Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is LajulSoni and today we will discuss about the factorial. So first question is, what is the factorial? The factorial of positive integer number is the product of all positive integer less than or equal to that number. Let's make it more easy. Let's take an example. Okay, so if I want to find the factorial of this 3, so how I will find? So what I will do here, I will do 1 into 2 into 3. Okay, so product of all this is 6. So 6 will be the factorial of 3 here. In the same way, if I want to find the factorial for 5, so I will do 1 into 2 into 3 and up to the 5. So product of this will be the factorial of 5, that is 120. Okay, so there are some rules in factorials also. That means like we need to uh, take care of all this. First is that factorial of the negative number does not exist. So for the negative number there will be no factorial. And second one is factorial of 0 is 1. Okay, so while writing the code we need to keep this in our mind. Okay, so let's jump to the coding. I already have made one file with the name of fact. So I'll open that file and I have already covered some basic things like including header files. Okay, function name here, that integer main with the main function. And what I'm doing here, I'm taking one integer variable num, asking user for the input, reading the input from here. Now I'm covering three conditions here. First condition, that if the given number is 0, so we already know for the 0 there is the factorial value is 1. So I am directly printing here the factorial for 0 is 1. And secondly, if the user is printing the negative number, so there will be the known factorial for the negative number. Okay, so I'm printing the message fact of negative number doesn't exist. Okay, and if it is not satisfying the first two conditions, then only it will go to the third one, find factorial, and from this function we will find the factorial of the number. Okay, so let's try the logic for the find factorial. We will take one integer variable with the name of fact and assign the value with 1 here. Now we will iterate a while loop. Okay, and we will write a condition for this, num should be greater than 0. Okay, after that we will simply write the fact equal to fact multiply by num value and update the num value every time. Num equal to num minus 1. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are writing the condition that the num value should be greater than 0, then only the control will be go inside this loop. Okay, for example, the value of num is 3, so 3 is greater than 0, condition true. We are coming here, we execute this instruction. In this one, what I'm doing here, I'm doing the multiplication of fact with the num. Fact initial value is 1, num initial value is 3, 3 into 1 is 1. Now updating the num value, num equal to num minus 1, 3 become 2. Again I'm checking the condition, 2 is greater than 0, condition is true. Again I can come here and do the multiplication, 3 into 2 becomes 6, and update the value of 2 again, so it will become 1. Again I will check here, 1 is greater than 0, condition true. I will do the multiplication, 6 into 1, I'll come here and I'll decrease the value of num. Now num value has become 0, so 0 is greater than 0, condition false. Okay, I'll come outside the loop. After coming outside the loop, I will print statement printf factorial is factorial is what? Factorial is fact ethnicity. Okay, now compile this code with gcc. Okay, find factorial number, find factorial number. Okay, So I need to write here factorial. Factorial. It's fine. Factorial. Okay. Compile our code. Dot slash c dot out. Enter the number 3. Factorial of 3 is 6. Factorial for 5 is 120. Factorial for 0 is 1. And for the negative value, also factorial does not exist. Okay, so code is working perfectly fine. This is our code. If you guys have any question related to this code, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks for the watching. Bye bye.